Good evening, salam alaikum, dear friends and colleagues and partners. We are right now in Tashkent, it's the capital of Uzbekistan. And we're so happy to see here in our conference, international conference, BRICS Plus Culture and Economic Development and Cooperation, His Excellency Mr. T Jawad.
Thank you.
Yeah, Excellency, thank you so much for your visit, and I know that you are like a career diplomat and you was in different countries and travel a lot globally. My first question, what is your impression, what is your vision of Uzbekistan, of this country, this culture, this tradition?
First, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk with your audience, and thank you for doing the BRICS Plus. That's a great initiative to include some of the Islamic world, some of the countries in the Central Asia into the bigger format of the BRICS. Uzbekistan is a country that is undergoing drastic changes economically, politically, socially. It's a country that has a great potential, is playing an important diplomatic and economic role in Central Asia. Uzbekistan is trying very much in a positive way to bring peace and stability in the region. They have undertaken some really good initiative also in Afghanistan. So I see a bright future for economic cooperation in and around Uzbekistan for the countries to connect all the way from Russia to the Indian subcontinent.
Yes, I completely agree with you, and I know that in your previous activity you was ambassador of Afghanistan inside Russia, yes?
Yes.
And can you share also some of your memory of your feelings about the Russian culture and the Russian traditions?
I served both in Washington, London, and Moscow. Moscow is a great city. I really enjoyed my time in Moscow. I hope that the situation right now improves, because Moscow is my favorite city, and the country culturally, economically has great potential.
Yes, true, absolutely true. Your Excellency, if we are looking really for the current situation, we see that right now a lot of countries of Islamic world, for example, such kind of Turkey, Iran, Pakistan. Pakistan is only one country with like a nuclear weapon. They want to join to BRICS. And because BRICS platform is very unique, it's basic of this alliance is equality of all countries, and mutually beneficial, like we can see, focus and development. What is your vision? How can BRICS today be more fast and success regarding the development with the Islamic world?
Well, BRICS economies are one of the fastest growing economies in the world, and the potential of working more closely with the Islamic countries is big. Of course, the Islamic world is a very diverse world. Right now we have countries that are progressing very well, and we have countries that are struggling right now. So overall, I think engaging and interacting with the Islamic world is an important platform, because BRICS understand how sustainable development works, and that's exactly what most of these countries are needing.
Of course, everybody in Russia, not only Russia, but specifically in our country, because of some such kind of difficulties in the history of to our countries, they are looking forward to develop friendship and friendly relationships with Afghanistan. What you can tell about the current situation and about the future of your motherland? How you can see the role of Afghanistan in future?
Well, there is over 100 years of history of close friendship and cooperation between Afghanistan and Russia. Afghanistan was among the first countries that recognized the new Russia after the revolution, and Russia recognized Afghanistan independence in 1920. Russia in Afghanistan has been a symbol of progress, of education, of empowerment. Russia helped the Afghans to go to the space. Russia built tunnels and roads and infrastructure. So we would like to see Russia to be a symbol of progress in Afghanistan, to continue that role of bringing the Afghan people and the Russian people closer together. I'm very glad that a significant number of Afghan students are still going to universities in Russia. And I would like to see more people-to-people engagement, more economic interactions, but more importantly, cooperation in the areas that provide progress, provide development, infrastructure building for Afghanistan, and is also to be beneficial for Russia.
Yes, I completely agree with you. And what regarding the culture field? For example, if our international diplomatic club do culture diplomacy, is it our main focus? And what do you think, for example, we will try our best to organize some cinema festival in Afghanistan with showing the Russian movie and the Russian traditions. What do you think about this?
Exactly. That's what I was saying, that to be honest, as an Afghan, most of the modern aspects of the Afghan art and culture were brought by in Afghanistan through the Afghan who were educated in former Soviet Union. Yes. For instance, filmmaking is an important industry where actually a number of Afghan filmmakers and actors actually were educated in some of the best schools in the Soviet Union and came back and enhanced the cinematography in Afghanistan. Our modern music actually was influenced by many people who were educated in Russia. So definitely cultural diplomacy and bringing the countries together is important. We have some struggles right now in Afghanistan because the institutions are not so much in favor of cultural exchanges, but hopefully this will change because we do need, as I mentioned, we have a shared culture, friendship, and very long-standing relationship that goes almost over a century.
Yes, and practically speaking, I wish the best to make a more closer relationship between our countries, and maybe we'll do some particular special project regarding cooperation and co-production between Russian movie filmmakers and Afghanian as well.
Always, that's going to be a great idea, absolutely.
Yes.
And again,
it will include Uzbekistan as well to this movie.
Uzbekistan is a great bridge between the two countries because they have also benefited from some of the closer cultural affiliation with Russia, but yet they have also a very strong root in the Eastern culture, which is part of our culture.
And also Russian language as well is very popular in Uzbekistan.
Yes, and there are a significant number of Afghans also who have been educated and speaks Russian.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.